It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back, you beautiful souls. We're still opening up on your Feel Good Breakfast show right now. And if you're looking for a shortcut version for a delicious cheesecake, you've found the right place. Chef Clem is here standing by to make a 3-ingredient Japanese cheesecake. It's light, it's fluffy, and he's using the new and colorful free-range eggs from Woolies. Chef Clem, how are you doing, brother?
I'm good.
What's
how
happening?
you doing?
Can I just eat these? These look like chocolate eggs.
They look like it. They look like it. And I even
cool.
wore this shirt today because I was going to show you. This is all natural. These are the colors of the eggs.
Oh, these are cool.
I mean, how fancy is that? It's natural. Like, I had a lot of questions today, like, are they dyed? Are they da-da-da-da-da?
I know a lot of chickens normally eat, like, food that has artificial colorants and stuff in it.
No!
So I'd imagine that this is no longer the case.
That's,
these,
no,
right?
not at all. No, these are like... It's not that.
Okay.
I can imagine, because you know, like, where chocolate milk comes from, eh? They feed cows chocolate. And then out comes chocolate milk. But that's not the case. This is natural. These are the new free-range eggs from Woolies. And it's all about, like, making it new, you know, and just experimenting with new things. And this is quite a taste experience. I mean, it's got people talking this morning.
We do eat with our eyes at the same time. So already I'm being visually stimulated. And it just looks like fun. Like, I want to make something with these eggs. They look cool.
Absolutely. Okay, so what I'm going to need you to do is... Let's start by, we've already separated some eggs, because that's the part that this recipe uses 3 ingredients.
Yes.
It's eggs, chocolate, and cream cheese.
Eggs, chocolate, and cream cheese.
So while the cream cheese is on the way, I'm going to ask you to continue whipping the egg whites for me. And that's what gives...
spray up, yeah?
Yes, that's what gives the cream cheese, the cheesecake. It's like, it's a bit of volume and a bit of air. I've got a beautiful little mold that we're going to also be using.
Okay.
Well, actually, I got told I'm going to get my own cream cheese out the fridge today. So while you do that, I'm going to get the cream cheese out the fridge.
So I'm just whisking this up, eh?
Yeah,
I'm always cautious with these power tools. Go for it.
You'll be safe. Get it nice and thick and fluffy and stiff, Pete. Let's go, cream cheese.
Let's.
You know, I'm always fascinated with what people have in their fridge. That's a very interesting fridge. We should do a fridge tour very soon. Behind the scenes, yeah, absolutely. Okay, I've got the cream cheese. Then I've got chocolate, and you can use milk chocolate, white chocolate. We're going to use caramel chocolate today, and the flavors are absolutely amazing. What you want to do is you want to melt your caramel chocolate, and today you can do it over a double boiler, which is over a pot. But today's all about the microwave. You'll see telling me how to later. Melt chocolate in the microwave. It's quicker, it's easier.
Oh, of course. And you're saving a lot of time as well, right?
I'm going to let you stop for a second. That's perfectly fine. Let's get started. So, when you melt your chocolate, we know that as soon as you add eggs to anything hot, it turns to scrambled eggs. So you need to cool a bit. Feel that? That's just like nice and warm. That's comfy.
Yeah, just above room temperature for sure.
So to that, we're going to add our egg yolks.
4 egg yolks. So the egg white is over here on this side, right? You got the yolks over there. And again, you said you can replace this with a normal chocolate. A white chocolate, we're going for caramel today.
You could do dark as well.
I was just going to ask you, because that's my vibe.
Dark chocolate?
Yeah.
I feel you. It's so rich and delicious.
I think my mind just thinks it's healthier. That's why.
And that's, I like that about you. I like that about you. Because if you tell me something's healthy, I will absolutely just like put it on my can eat as much as I like list.
For all intents and purposes, and don't quote me on this, but this caramel is healthy.
Okay. So we're going to go with some cream cheese. And what you can do also to help yourself, take the cream cheese out the fridge about 10 minutes before you actually use it. What will happen is it will just be more pliable, softer, and it'll actually mix into the mixture a lot easier.
So even a little bit softer than this, potentially?
A little softer than this. Because there's fat in the cream cheese, so obviously you can imagine when it's colder, it's more firm.
Yes.
Cool.
I got you.
So,
putting the whole thing in.
There we go. Perfect. And let's see, I'm actually going to ask you if you can use your whisk again, your electric beater to bring it in.
Want to beat on that side?
Yeah. Here we go.
Just beat it.
Go, Michael. Go.
Beat it.
Go.
Ooh.
So here's another thing, okay? When you start with an electric mixer, always start on the lowest speed and then bring it up, just in case you get splashes.
So you don't get this over here.
Here's the thing, South Africa, you learn from the small mistakes that you make in life. The only failure is when you don't learn from them. This is all about learning, and we love doing this. Okay.
We're learning as we go, right? I do apologize for the initial splatter.
You don't apologize, it's fine. So essentially what you have is a cheesecake, right? You just haven't added flour to it, but there's enough ingredients in there, the fat that's in there, the fat from the egg whites, yolks as well. That's gonna all give you that texture without the flour. So can you turn it down to a low speed? And we're gonna just your beautiful egg whites are going to go in, and I'm going to ask you to,
this is so
to mix it in.
So I've never done this before, just by the way. So
This is really cool.
I love that. First
like
times
chemistry in the kitchen. Just make sure you got your matrix dodging going on there because there are still
Splatters everywhere. Oh, this is cool.
and a lot
Easier than doing this by hand, I must say.
I would
Clem.
agree.
Wow.
It comes together so quickly, and I'm happy you said that because that makes this dish a quick, like, when you just get those cravings, you want to make something super quick, this is the one. Perfect, I'm happy with that. Then you're going to grease your mold, okay? If you're using a springform tin, keep in mind, you're going to cook this in a little bit of water. If you're using a springform tin, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to wrap the outside in foil.
Why is
so
that?
no water gets in.
Oh,
But because we're using a solid-based one, it's fine.
Wait, I'm confused. What is a springform tin?
A springform tin is a baking tin that has a loose bottom. What happens is it's got a clip on the side. So when you clip it open, the bottom comes out. So you can actually just lift the whole thing. And what you're left with is a ring on the outside and your cake on a base.
But for this one, we're just going to go... Wah!
Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, so it's going to go into a larger container like this. Then we put some hot water into it, and it goes into the oven, okay?
What's the hot water for?
That's the thing. Because there's eggs in there, there's cream cheese, if you hit it with too much heat in the beginning, it's going to start splitting. The outside's going to cook faster than the inside. With the hot water, everything's going to gradually increase in temperature at the same time. And that's the trick to this recipe. It's all about the technique and then the simple ingredients that you're just using, like, to its best ability. Perfect. What you're left with is, we're going to put all of these things. What you're left with is this beautiful cake. So let me talk to you about the cooking methods, because that's another technique. At 170 degrees Celsius, you can cook for 15 minutes. Then you go down to 160 for another 15 minutes. Then you turn the oven off, and you let the cake chill in the oven for half an hour.
So 190...
170.
170 at
160, yeah, then
170 for 15 minutes, 160 for 15 minutes, and then put it off and let it chill for half an hour.
And during that time, it'll set. And if you've ever made a cheesecake, you know that you can't eat a cheesecake immediately after baking it. It has to set. But while it rests in the oven, that's that setting time that it needs.
So it's naturally setting by incorporating this phase of cooling down, so to speak.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay.
Okay, are you ready for this?
I'm
so you
ready.
can either drizzle it with like a caramel sauce. I find that icing sugar is the best thing. Because it's such a simple cake, why not finish it in a simple manner?
I like that. I'm just so blown away at how this thing even looks coming out of there. It's so cool.
It is very, very cool.
And is it spongy?
It is, it is. I'm gonna try and get a knife so I can cut you a slice. So I can just show the world what it looks like on the inside.
And of course, if everybody's watching right now and wondering what's going on, it's a 3-ingredient recipe that Chef Clem is showing us. You can get the recipe at woolies.co.za. It's the one that you need when it comes to nothing in the pantry and just eggs.
Yes.
And what else was it?
So
eggs?
look for the when you're on Woolies, look for the new labeling, the new green labeling on it, and you'll check it out. And that's exactly what you're doing. You see the logo over there? That's the new eggs. Check them out. Try it. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cut a slice during Culinary Hotline and show the world. Okay?
Oh, I have to wait.
You have to wait.
Okay, fine.
You have to wait.
The temptation is so real, but stick around, guys. You can also catch us tomorrow for 3-ingredient recipes like scrumptious cake pops, soft milk buns, and a yummy milkshake. But before we do that, we're going to tuck into this a little bit later. Don't go anywhere.